You could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get her in the ego to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready up. Trap 50. Trap 50. Let's go. 60 box. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. To the air goes Daniels. Now, caught it up.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Daniels looking to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Travis Etienne, 28 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Lawrence will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw is Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 47 yards. And the Commanders will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Thomas brings it in. And all the way down to the 35. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
11. Hey, go. Son, 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play in motion moment ago, followed up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 14-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
30 left. Rip, 23. Hot.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Jaguars 7. And Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Tank Bigsby. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Done. 13 loop. Hut. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
looking to throw. Lawrence. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 49 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Jaguars 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So,
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Bigsby to return it. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're at 23.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Hey, Rob.
To throw on second and 10. Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. And That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
24.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Hey, hey, hey. 13, Luke. Luke.
Again, it's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Lane. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Street, Riggs, Panther 60, Panther 60, hurt.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. That is taken in by Hurst. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
To kick off for Washington.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking long for Thomas. That is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
19 tights. Here we go. Red Panther in the... Ready.
Now Daniels. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2.
Hey, Ron.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Makes the score. Commanders 35. Jaguars 23. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Nice. Let's go
At
now.
their 49-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Here's Daniels. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Lane. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. ETN will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
I mean, skirt
steak. Come on. You can't give the guy skirt steak. He's going to spend time.
Filet, 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Daniels looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
They've got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
good for the Jaguars. First down.
Lawrence will throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
I don't know who Ross Morgan is, but I see your comments coming on the screen. Boy, you hell.
Following the touchdown,
when
Jaden
Daniels X Factor on, cause it's lit. Them dots lit, boy.
And they'll let that one
Shit.
go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, hard to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they pull a clean game the rest of it?
That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards.
Go, let's go.
Guess he about to spam no huddle now.
11. Silver.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Pick. Oh yeah, that's a pick.
Oh, he dropped it.
What the
And
fuck?
that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Oh my God, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter
Ain't no
of the biggest
motherfucking way they
spectacle in
made him
sport,
drop
the
that
Super
shit,
Bowl.
man.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Jags are going to have
Please go to
first and goal
halftime.
coming up as the
Oh,
tackle
shit.
made at the 3-yard line. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Pick. Oh my God. Come on. All right, man. Y'all already let me drop 1 pick. Jesus Christ.
They're back within 2 scores.
My goodness.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Oh, get the fuck.
Get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
ETN once more.
Get out of here, boy.
Nifty move.
Boy.
He's corralled, but not before
That
getting
boy
it inside
ETN.
the 35.
Show them why they shouldn't have traded your ass,
Just
dude.
pick up, and it's good for a Washington first down.
That boy traded over to the Commander to get him a Super Bowl.
Let's go.
They'll give to ETN running right.
Man, I'm trying to figure out how is Caleb fast ass at fucking safety.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
Yeah,
because
I
they
don't
kept
know
extra DBs on
could
the
we do that
field,
in this league.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't
Could
know
we
if they felt they
change
didn't have time or what the case was.
cornerbacks?
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
we're tired
penetration
now.
as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air goes Daniels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 34 yards. And the Commanders are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score. Commanders 56. Jaguars 31.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick
Yeah,
this
about
one away.
25. Yeah, it's over with. That's 3 possessions. It's over with.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey,
31-yard line.
30.
Now Lawrence. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Lawrence. He throws it, he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
11 Agate.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Lawrence going to throw again. Got a man, that's Hunter. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second
Ross,
down.
I see your way coming in. This motherfucker over with.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
39-yard line.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, 50 yards. And the Jags are able to cut into that deficit. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
This makes the score. Commanders 56.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
What was it, over like last week?
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Nah, ain't no money on the line.
When you don't get it, the this comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best.
Oh, it is motherfucker ain't over this.
Advantages when you have them.
Some man started doing some dumb ass shit.
Type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna use all 3 timeouts. Yeah, they gonna get them about you.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
To throw is Daniels. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
First down real quick.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Let's go.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to
How to do it, coach.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it.
Yeah, we're going for that motherfucker.
6-yard gain, and it all works out. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now Daniels going to keep it.
No, come on. That's a dot.
It's incomplete.
That's a dot. Yeah, that's a dot. Ooh, that's a dot. Damn, that's a
But there's
dot.
something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew
my
they'd be in
boy.
situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Ready. Come on. 79, Viking, 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
I thought he was
Now
going to be
Daniels
open.
going to keep it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Quarterback mid should take it all the way down to 0.
Drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. Well, they did it. The Washington Commanders, Super Bowl champions. And this storied franchise will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Washington Commanders. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on
probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't doing the plays, they be silent like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her